So as far as rugby demands, well, I've touched on most of these already. It requires slow speed strength for the mauls, for the rucks, for the scrums. It requires fast speed strength for every other movement, and because fast speed strength is a function of slow speed strength, the percentage of force you produce, then we need to develop maximum strength to help the fast speed strength as well. Muscular endurance size, already touched on that. Do we need it? If we need it, then happy days. We can put it on using weight training. If we don't need it, then focus on the other areas. So the ways to the top, well, pretty much if you want your athlete to get to the top, he's got to be strong. It's as simple as that. So we're going to look into the resistance training with the bodyweight exercises. There's no reason why you can't get a good workout without a gymnasium. You just have to be a little bit more inventive with some of the exercises. A 360 lunge, again, this is just more about teaching the coordination pattern. So even though there's no extra weights involved, for many, especially developing younger athletes, this is quite a challenging exercise, and it doesn't take too long before they can become comfortable with multi-directional movements, and then that will obviously help their other areas of rugby. One arm raising, the key thing is keeping the hips still. We don't want them drifting from side to side. We want the hips to be very level, and then that allows us to really work the stomach muscles, the bum muscles, make them work at holding the body still. So here is a deadlift, a static deadlift. I'm trying to pull up against the bar. I'm obviously not going to move, but the key element of this is that the bum is working, not the lower back. You'll feel the lower back, yes, but the bum should be the one really working. And you can change the angle at which you are pulling to pull that bar up. So you can get some good workouts done. This is exactly the same here. This is, an overhead push, shoulder press. I'm pushing into that and I'm controlling it back. So I'm beginning to work my shoulders by pushing into that tree. So stage 3 is strength. It says power here on the video, but that's wrong. It's a strength phase, phase 3. Again, we've got to start with the glute activation because we're going to be lifting some heavy weights. So we're going to do partial one-legged squats. So we're holding on, the idea being that the more we hold on, the lower we can get. If you have a slight pause at the bottom, it will really get in there. But it's a tough exercise, and with holding on, it allows us to come from there. These push-ups here, I'm taking my one hand off as much as I can, but at the same time supporting with the other hand. So you can see, so here I'm coming down, but I'm only touching at the very end. So you're trying to do push-ups one arm, but you've got the other arm there helping you. Again, here we've got a freestanding one-legged squat. Again, you can do this on a slightly raised step if easier, but you're really trying to hit that 90 degrees and below to get those muscles working. Now on one-legged, one-arm chins, so basically you can see here I'm pulling myself to the top, then I let go of the hand, and the idea is I'm really trying to pull and hold against it. Now bear in mind, this is only a certain strength level. If you can only do 2 chins, then you don't need to be doing this. You need to just be working your chins, because the idea is to add a steam between 4 to 6 reps. So here I'm showing you advanced levels, but if your special player isn't up to those standards yet, you just go back to the more basic, simpler form of the exercise. You can see it's real challenging. I'm struggling on this because it's just one-armed eccentric chins. Then we're back to the deadlifts. So again, I'm really trying to pull, really trying to get the bum muscles working. You'll often find the back kicks in and the bum is doing nothing. We really want to get these legs going. So again, we're going to pull for 3 to 5 seconds. Then we stop, 3 to 5 seconds. Then we stop, and we're only doing 4 to 6 reps. Be careful of getting dizzy. Just really tune into what's going on. Then we've got upside down push-ups. So assuming our strength is there, then again, we're trying to really work those shoulder muscles. Remember, it's just for 4 to 6 reps. It's a strength phase, so we can feel that working through. Again, not an easy exercise, and certainly not for everybody to do. So remember, as I said, if you find the 45-degree exercise you saw in the hypertrophy phase is difficult, then stick with that one.